Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel, and please feel free to check out my consultant website, waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us. I'm Liz Quinn, your certified Scentsy consultant there. So today I have a whole pile of bars of things that I have been warming, things that I've been getting through, and please, I apologize ahead of time for the noise my dogs are probably going to make in the back. But we have some wonderful bars to discuss today. This was sort of the week where I had a turning point from, okay, I'm about done with winter and I want to really start thinking about spring. So the first couple bars that I have to share with you are on the wintry end of the spectrum. I'm trying to get through the end of my winter cabin melting basket and just some other things that I had kicking around. So first off, I have Snowberry. Snowberry is such a wonderful, unique scent to Scentsy. I have never smelled this profile in anybody else's wax or candle or anything else. So it's got loganberry, strawberry, peppermint, and cinnamon. And it just gives you really a fresh, icy berry as the final impression after all that gets mixed together. I love to do that one in my Florida room, which today is mild enough. I've got the heater on and it's open, and I did some in the kitchen, and it lasted for 3 to 4 days. Just beautiful. All right, also we have Slay All Day. Now Slay All Day is still in clearance, and I am surprised because I really enjoy this bar. So does my daughter. I picked up several. I usually don't stockpile a bar, but I'm afraid that this will probably never be popular enough to win to bring back my bar vote, and I don't know that we'll ever see it again. So it's got juniper, it's got mint, it's got fresh, snowy, outside air qualities, and this one's really nice from November through to just about now, the end of January. It's not so Christmas specific that I only want to melt it in December, and it's just a really lovely bar. Okay, after that, I had Spiced Berries, which is an old Bring Back My Bar from a couple years ago, and Joy and Wonder, that I wanted to compare. So I melted these 1 cube and 1 cube in 2 different warmers, not so far apart that I couldn't walk around and do a lot of sniffing. So this one is no longer available. This one was in my club. When I took the time to evaluate both of them, I like this just slightly better. Now, can I get more of it? Not really. I have 1 bar left. And I had a stockpile of 3 of this, considering that I bought a certain number of holiday trios and then I'd put it in my club for a little while. So if I could get more of Spiced Berries, I prefer it, but only by the tiniest margin. This one's frankincense, myrrh, and deep berries, so it's a little bit warmer. And then this one is dark berry, dark currant, dark raspberry, and a really deep cinnamon. So there are many similarities. This one's a little bit more like wine that's been mulled. So they're both winners for me. Great finishing up the season bars. So now we kind of turn the corner, and I have a couple of things that are just more winter appropriate or anytime you're in the mood appropriate. First one of those is Vanilla Oud. Now, Vanilla Oud I really enjoy for a day where you want a library feeling or something that's just deep and relaxing without being overpowering, because this is very nice and smooth, but it's not super strong on throat. So it's got the oud wood and vanilla and the notes that I can't explain. It's just nice and sophisticated. It's gentle but assertive all at the same time. Beautiful bar. All right, and then on the other end of sort of that set the scene coziness is a much more feminine bar. The other one reads more masculine for sure, and that's Cozy Cardigan. So I threw the last 4 cubes of my Cozy Cardigan bar out into the front room, and I think I put one in the kitchen. And then I actually put sugar out at the same time in other warmers, because I was just feeling like I wanted a little bit more girly than this would give me, but maybe not quite as toothache as this. So together, swirling around in the same rooms, very nice. So sugar is cotton candy and lemon drops, and it's just really sweet, but it does read perfume rather than candy store. And then Cozy Cardigan is rose, amber silk, and suede, and this definitely reads perfume and body care. So together, made for a really nice day in my home. All right, now outside of that, I had a couple of the Bring Back My Bars that I was enjoying. Hendrix, which I've talked about quite a bit this month, so I won't belabor that, but it was beautiful with all of the warmth from the sandalwood and the patchouli and the pink pepper. Gorgeous bar. Good strong performer too. And then Boho. I had moved boho around in the house trying to figure out if I should keep it, and I finally found a space where I really, really like it, so I will. This bar is a little more feminine. Honestly, boho and Hendrix, probably in different parts of the house, I think would be very nice together. So you've got plum and apple and clove and a little bit of a winteriness to this beautiful scent. A little bit softer though. All right, then we have Scarlet Sunflower. I wasn't melting this, my daughter was. There was just one little lonely cube left. Scarlet Sunflower to me is just an okay scent. A lot of people thought it was the best bar from last fall's new releases, and that's fine. But it has cranberry, apple, and then the sunflower note. I far prefer Here Comes the Sunflowers, which will be available again February 1st. I think they're similar enough that I don't need more of this. It's just sort of okay on throw. Not that Here Comes the Sunflowers is a lot stronger, but I feel like it's better, and they are very close. All right, then I was in the mood for some lemon, but I didn't want to do squeeze today, so I went looking in my collection and I found Luscious Lemon. This one's a little bit more like a lemon meringue pie. It's got a fluffiness and a lightness and a creaminess that I don't get out of squeeze today. So this just sort of met my lemon emotion needs for the day, and it was wonderful. All right, then last spring or summer, I don't remember which month, I think late spring, we had this beautiful bar of Appealing Apple. This one is appley, but it's not quite as heavy as Johnny Appleseed, and it's a little bit more floral and sweet than the new Apple Teeny Splash, which is going to be fresh and sweet. This is a little bit more feminine. The Apple Teeny Splash is a little bit more, I don't want to say juvenile, but is definitely more happy green apple and sweetness, and this is gentler. Very nice, and then I mixed a cube of oats and honey with one of these in the kitchen, and it just made a really nice, comforting scent. So then I had Cocoa Lime. I was just in the mood. This is one of my all-time favorite bars any time of the year, and I was ready for that big hit of lime in the front room. So I put it in several warmers, and it was great. It's got the creamy coconut and the lime and a little bit of almost an effervescence, and it's gorgeous. Okay, Amazon Rain. I wanted another fresh scent. So this one has your orange zest, and it's got jasmine, and it's got several other layers where this is sophisticated and a little bit intriguing, and it's always in the catalog, thankfully, and it's just beautiful. Kind of a medium throw. I think it might have some melon in here too. I don't remember. Great bar. I would highly recommend that if you're trying to figure out maybe a 6-pack for your first order for spring and summer, this classic should go in one of those if you like this type of kind of fresh floral scent. All right, Clementine Cupcake. Now this is the new release I've been allowing myself to melt freely. Down to my last 2 cubes. I definitely need more of this February 1st. It's vanilla cupcake, a decent amount of clementine, and a kiss of lemon. The first time I melted this, I thought that there was more orange, or clementine really, but as I melt it, I'm getting more vanilla cupcake, but I love it. I think it's a beautiful balance. It's a very happy bar, and I'm going to be really pleased to melt more of it. Okay, then I got a couple of bakery bars. I finished up oats and honey. The very last cube went in with the Appealing Apple, and I put some more of this by itself in the front room today. I was feeling bakery today more than fresh. So oats and honey is really good. That's currently in the Bring Back My Bars Club exclusive only. I would say this is club worthy, and you might want to consider it if you like bakery bars. Right, then we have Almond Croissant. Now Almond Croissant, I'm just going to stop for a second here. This is your last service call warning. This and maybe next week. Almond croissant, apple butter frosting, sugar cookie, and butter pecan. All of them are good all year round, fantastic bakery core scents. The reason that all of us consultants are belaboring this point, if you're not a bakery person, I get it. You're just like, guys, get over it. But if you are a bakery person, these are all year round awesome scents that we are losing, and possibly for forever. So get yourself some almond croissant and some apple butter frosting. Those are like at the top for me. And then I love a good butter pecan, and I like sugar cookie. And then the other one is apple cherry strudel, but I do see why that one being more seasonal and not the greatest performer, why they might be cutting that. So any of those, I think I have all of them in my club in one form or another. Save those bars or buy more if you're not a club person. If you love bakery, please. Anyway, all that over with. Almond croissant is fantastic. Put it in several warmers this morning. Just made me feel like I was out at the wonderful local bakery. We have a fantastic bakery in town. They even sell to Williams Sonoma. They're so good. So it just made me feel like I was there getting my beautiful almond-filled croissant. Fantastic bar. And last but not least, over the years, I have gotten more attached to Pink Haze. A lot of people love this. I find that this is one of the very few bars that I smell better on day 2. Now go figure. I don't know why that is. I put several cubes of this in warmers about 3 days ago and just kind of left it because I knew it was going to happen in my house. On the second day, I smelled it. On the first day, it's sort of hit and miss. It must just be that the more powerful notes, and we're speaking in a sliding scale here. Pink Haze is not a powerful bar at all. Usually I can only smell it in my daughter's room. Because this one has, oh, and I don't think I ever told you what was in almond croissant after that whole rave. Almond croissant has the almond, it's got the croissant note, and then it has a tiny bit of cinnamon sugar. And I think that's the genius to this bar. And I'm sorry, I am very much a butterfly in the brain person, guys. But anyway, that's what's in almond croissant, if you're wondering why. Okay, lady, after all that rant, you still didn't tell me what it was. That's what's in it. So back to the last bar. Pink Haze. This one has some berries and a lot of this sort of marshmallow fondant vanilla note. And I think that's what comes out the most second day, which is what I do love about this bar. And the more I melt it, the more I like it. So I almost put this in my club, but my daughters weren't super excited about it. So we've got a few more cubes. We've got another bar kicking around. I guess I'm good because you know this will get voted back in another Bring Back My Bar not too far from now. So there's a little bit of rambling today, guys. I'm sorry, but we're almost ready to start with our new February 1st launch, and always you have to be patient with the website because it takes a while for everything to get up, for everything to work appropriately. So all of us consultants are anxiously waiting to be able to order new warmers and new bars to share with all of you. I have another collection. There's a limited time collection coming out that I don't even know if it's really out yet, but we were, as far as publishing ideas about it on the internet, but we as consultants were able to order it yesterday. So I will just say that I'm excited about all of these wonderful aromatherapy notes that are in this collection, and I cannot wait to share it with you. So start looking for Scentsy's next LTO because I think it's going to be a really good one. Anyway, hope you guys have melted and enjoyed. Leave me comments down below for the end of January. Are you still trying to nurse your winter scents, or did the rest of you all move on like 3 weeks ago from melting all the Christmassy and winter stuff? So I would love to know, and I so appreciate all of you that have subscribed and commented and liked. It's been such a wonderful journey so far, and I'm grateful for all of you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.